Hello, so this video is just a bit of an introduction to my new VR melee system, which is a bit of a successor to my non-VR melee system. It has a lot of similar mechanics. However, it's all VR compatible. It is not PC compatible, and it uses a Nexus VR character model, which is only R15 compatible. However, theoretically, it could work with any VR character, as long as it sets the position of the hands and such. I use Nexus just because it's very simple, and it's good for experimentation, in my opinion. Very configurable. So, the installation is super simple. Just put the tool wherever you'd like it. It is only a tool right now. I'm sure you could figure out some way to translate it to a pickup system, but I'm not doing that. And basically it works by getting the speed that you swing your sword through each frame against the distance between your sword, like your sword's last position and your sword's new position. So there is and if you are over like a threshold, then it will begin a swing. So if you attack fast enough, it will begin swinging. You can attack pretty slow, but you can see this won't activate it. Walking doesn't activate it. This will. So, and that's pretty easily configurable too. There's just a decimal that you change. Now, that doesn't actually change the amount of damage you do. You always do 10, which means that this doesn't do like 2 billion damage, right? There's also a cooldown, so every time you swing fast enough, you activate the hitbox of your sword, and when you hit something, you deactivate it, so you cannot get multi-hits, right? And I believe it takes half a second for your hitbox to reactivate after getting a hit. Now, it will also take half a second for it to automatically deactivate. Now that leads me to my next point, blocking. So, because your hitbox deactivates upon hitting something, and now it also deactivates upon hitting anything that is a child of a tool. So, this sword is a tool, for example, right? That he's holding, and it's just the handle of that tool, right? If I hit it, he will block my attack, and it doesn't do any damage, and it will also deactivate my hitbox for that time, giving me a time frame in which I am unable to attack, basically. And it also deactivates the enemy's hitbox, so both of you lose the ability to attack. You do maintain the ability to block. You can infinitely block, right? There is no stamina system or anything, or staggers. That doesn't work exactly well for VR. However, each time you hit someone who's blocking, it just doesn't do damage, right? But it is entirely hitbox based. There is no blocking attribute on the humanoid, and there's no like gesture, so I hold my sword in front of me and then I'm instantly immune to damage. You actually have to, so if I'm getting attacked like this, I'd have to block like this. Like this, you'd block like the dummy is doing. You see how that works? And that allows for some really dynamic fights of changing positions and slashing from different angles and such to get around blocks. You can also, attack from behind someone. And that's pretty much it for the basic combat. As a footnote, your speed that you swing at does not determine how much damage you deal. It only determines if your hitbox should activate or not. And along with that, if you're using a frame rate unblocker, it is not possible to attack. You would have to attack at a higher speed because there would be more frames, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So it would be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it reduces the magnitude in between them. So I did not implement delta time into this. I don't know why. I was just feeling lazy, I guess. Also, because I don't entirely understand how delta time works. If someone could explain that to me, that would be nice. Never bothered to learn about it, really. But I probably should. So, yeah, FPS unblockers can reduce your performance. And like I said earlier, doing this isn't as effective as in other games, because your hitbox will actually deactivate, which is really nice. Try not to play Beat Saber, is what I'm saying. Like, it's not very fun to fight against, and it's not fun to fight with this, in my opinion. So what I tried to do was to discourage that. And another thing, Nexus VR character, which is the default character this uses, does not replicate to the server, meaning that hitboxes are all done on the client. This does mean it's easy to exploit, but is someone really going to exploit your VR game? Is the main question first. That's just, like, why would you do that, right? There's not exactly many hack clients for Roblox VR that I can think of right now. But that's pretty much it. So if you are planning on attempting to make the hitboxes server-sided, by the way, I wish you luck. Goodbye, and thank you for watching.